Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Nurse Sydney K. I'm Sydney Christina. I'm kind of new to YouTube and I'm just going to be kind of sharing with you guys my creative side. I'm a visual artist and I'm also a new registered nurse, so I'm going to be taking you guys along for the journey. Today I'm going to be talking about the 5 main reasons that I decided to become a nurse, the things that attracted me, the things that I'm still enjoying about it, and things that you can consider if you're thinking about maybe becoming a nurse. So stay tuned. So the first reason that I chose nursing is because it was a career that really fit my interest. So I like helping people. I like working with people, all ages, just meeting new people and working with them. And nursing was a field where you're constantly meeting new people, different people, and getting to hear their stories. I'm interested in holistic health, and as opposed to medicine, with nursing, you really get to focus on the person as a whole, from their mind to their body, to talking about what's going on at home, and just really helping them take care of themselves all around. Also, I'm interested in medicine, so obviously nursing is closely related to medicine, and this was a field that allowed me to get into that part of my interest with medicine and some of the sciences, and combining it with holistic health and also being able to help people. So that's the first reason, that it was great for all of my interests. So that's the first reason, it was great for all of my interests in one career. Now, the second reason that I decided to become a nurse is because there is tons of variety. You can never get bored in nursing. There's always something new and different to do, and different ways to switch it up so that it works for you. Outside of the actual content and what we're actually doing, there's so many ways for this career to work for different lifestyles. So first of all, locations that you can work in. As a nurse, you can work in a hospital, which is where the bulk of people work. You can work in a nursing home. That's a different option if you're looking for somewhere where you can work with the same patients and stay with them longer throughout their care. You can do home health, where you're actually going into people's homes and working with them one-on-one, maybe making your own kind of schedule a little more and being outside of a building. Let's see, there's clinics and urgent cares if you're looking for something smaller. There's also, of course, doctor's offices. So there's just tons of varieties in the locations you can work in. There's also travel nursing. So you can be everywhere, basically all over the country. You can go internationally. That's another option as far as locations that you can work in. So the populations you can work with, there's tons of variety in that. If you want to work with everybody, you can, do a traditional med-surg unit, or maybe work in urgent care. If you're only interested in kids, you can do pediatrics and work on a pediatric floor and focus on that as your specialty. If you're only interested in the geriatric population, you can do that. So yeah, with the populations you can work with, you can choose to stick with one population, or you can choose to work with everybody. If you get bored in one, you can always switch over, kind of shadow, and then, get into different populations. If you see me looking down, I have some notes, so that's what I'm looking at. There's also different specialties, which I'm sure you guys know. You can work on, in med-surg, critical care, emergency, also, like I said, outpatient type settings. There's nurses that solely focus on oncology, and that's their specialty, as well as diabetes. There's diabetic educators if you just want to focus on one thing. And there's also dialysis nurses. So if you want to focus on one specialty, you can, find one area and really stick to that. Psychology is another option, which I'm personally interested in and ultimately plan to explore after I get a little more, traditional hospital and med-surg experience. There's also some non-traditional avenues of nursing, which you don't really learn about in school, but they're kind of up and coming, kind of trendy areas, with cosmetology and infusion nursing. So with that, you'd be doing more cosmetic type procedures like Botox, like the vitamin infusion therapy that they have now. So that's a little more casual type nursing if you're interested in something like that. So that's my second reason. Tons of variety. All those things I just listed. You're really not going to get bored. So the third reason that I chose nursing is because of the longevity that you can have in a career. After I entered into a field, I wanted to be in something that I could stay in for a while, I could grow in and build in, and not have to switch into a different field when I was ready to kind of elevate or be promoted. So because of all of the variety, as far as you deciding to leave the field, there's, you know, more variety to keep you entertained and keep you interested, to allow you to have a longer career without getting bored. Also, right now nurses are in very high demand, and the demand is only expected to increase. So you should always be able to get employed, to find a job, you know, move around to different states, and always be able to find somewhere to work. So that is my third reason. There's longevity in this career. There's opportunities for growth and change to keep you entertained. And because it is in high demand, places are always hiring. So my fourth reason is the financial side of things. So with nursing, you're able to come right out of school, most likely with guaranteed employment, and make a pretty good living for yourself. Obviously, as a new nurse, you kind of start at the lower end of the pay range, and with more experience, you can work your way up. But also the way that schedules are worked out, you have the opportunity to increase your income with taking overtime, by picking up an extra shift, working nights and weekends. There's usually a differential, so there's just opportunities for you to make it work and help yourself out if you want a little more cash. Also, there's opportunities for growth that come with you know, promotions. As you get certifications or more degrees, there's usually chances to make more money with that. Also, as you move up taking different positions, you know, there's a nurse supervisor and a manager. Sometimes there's a director, and there's just, you know, ways for you to move yourself up in the ranks, make a little more money, or get a promotion. And then there's also different options outside of the hospital if you want to make a little more money for yourself. There's consulting, where, you know, nurses can give their input on you know, judicial cases, court cases. You know, you can do things personally where you work with a family one-on-one maybe and provide care for them. Maybe if you get bored working at the bedside and you want something different, you can get into teaching. You can teach and stay in the hospital. I've seen people do that. So basically, from a financial standpoint, it just seemed like a wise decision, because there's high chance that you will always have a job. You're able to switch and jump around to different areas to keep yourself interested, and then you can also get outside the hospital and leave the bedside and still be in the same career. Now, my last reason, the fifth reason that I was interested in nursing, and that, you know, one of the main reasons that I'm really enjoying about it right now, is the schedule. Okay, so I absolutely love working 3 days on and having 4 days off. It's not usually back to back at this point. I'm still on orientation, so I'm not making my own schedule yet, but it's coming soon. But for now, I love working 3 days on and feeling like I have a lot more time at home to do whatever I want to do. I also work nights, which, you know, that just depends on who you are, if that will work for you or not. For me, I am not a morning person. I've never been a morning person. No matter how much sleep I got, it always felt like, you know, I was dragging and tired in the morning. And I love starting, you know, my work day at 6:45, 7 o'clock. That was a really big draw to me, because I know myself and I like being able to work late, and I'm already a night owl anyway, so it worked perfectly. Obviously there's options for overtime, so maybe at some point I'll start picking up an extra shift if I'm interested in that. I've never done it, so I will see. And then also with the way our schedule is, you're really able to have another position if you want to. A lot of people do something PRN at another hospital where they can just pick up an extra shift here and there, or where they work consistently, balancing, you know, 2 different positions, which is a great option if you need extra cash and more hours, or if you're interested in multiple areas and you know, you can have kind of 2 things keeping you interested. So those are the 5 reasons that I chose nursing and the reasons that I am still loving it. Okay, fits all of my interests in one career. There's tons of variety, so you do not get bored. There's longevity in the career. You can put yourself in a good financial situation and opportunities to grow yourself. And I love the schedule, being able to work nights, being able to work weekends, pick up an extra shift, whatever. So yeah, if you're interested in becoming a nurse, these are some things you can consider and think about if the interests that you have really work with the position, and if those lifestyle kind of aspects of it are appealing to you. Stay tuned. I'm going to be putting up more videos about nursing and just learning, and as I'm entering into the field, I'm going to be sharing what I learned, what I think about everything, and the experiences that I'm having. And I'm also going to be posting some more DIYs coming up very soon. I actually just posted a video on this hairstyle and how I got this braided hairstyle. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and check it out on my channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you are interested. I am new to YouTube, so if you have any feedback, anything you want me to talk about specifically, please leave it in the comments and let me know. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.